it doesn't matter how long it's been since the last time I watched Our Lips Are Sealed. I will always remember that scene with Emil Hatchew when they constantly say bless you. And there's something so prominent about that scene that's stuck in my mind. Our Lips Are Sealed, although not one of my favourite Mary-Kate and Ashley films, is actually probably one I've seen more often than not. And I think it was because it was released kind of at the peak of my Olsen obsession. It was released in 2000, and it's directed by Craig Shapiro, written by Elizabeth Kruger and Craig Shapiro, starring, of course, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. And I love them now, I loved them then. It's not my favourite of their films, but I think it's one that's still pretty engaging and good fun to watch. So the description from IMDb is as follows. A family is relocated by FBI after the twin sisters stop a diamond thief with ketchup. They are blabbermouths, so as last chance they end up in Sydney, Australia. 2 mobsters are sent there for them and the hidden diamond. I mean, I love the idea that they're blabbermouths, so they're always talking about this thing and they have to keep relocating. The fact that it's set in Australia gives us kind of the surfing angle and the more sporty side of the Olsens, particularly for Mary-Kate. Their characters in this are, well, the names are obviously kind of a confusion thing because they keep getting relocated and, you know, basically under witness protection. But for the most part, they're called Maddie and Abby. And that's Mary-Kate and Ashley. I've only just realised they begin with an M and an A. And they have the kind of stereotypical, one's more girly, one's more sporty, and you can very obviously tell which is which in this one. And I like the setting because it makes it quite different to a lot of their other films. But at the same time, Australia is not one of my favourite film locations, so I think that's maybe why it's not one of my favourite Olsen films, because I prefer the city life ones. So we're talking When in Rome, and Winning London, and even Passport to Paris. Our Lips Are Sealed is a bit too beachy for my own kind of personal preference, but I like the narrative. I really like this whole blabbermouth twin sisters, because you're constantly thinking, are they about to let this slip again? And it is obviously over the top. It is far-fetched. The whole line, the twin sisters stop a diamond thief with ketchup, is completely over the top, but that's one of the beautiful things about the Olsen films, particularly if you're watching them for the nostalgic benefit. They don't really need to be that intricate or that believable, because it's just good fun to watch. And I'll always enjoy the Olsen films regardless. Even if this is one of my least favourites, I still like it. They have some great costumes. One of the key things about the Olsen films is that they always have an iconic outfit or set of outfits. Obviously, they're wearing a lot of beachwear here. They're in wetsuits and, you know, sun hats. It's a very summery, outdoorsy kind of film. And it is quite different to their more city-focused ones. And I like it. I like that fact because it makes it different. The narrative concludes in an interesting enough way. The development is fine if unbelievable. There isn't anything about it that I don't particularly like. It's just the fact that in terms of ranking my favourite Olsen films, this one doesn't come up. It's slightly awkward that the plot keywords on IMDb for this film are bare midriff, which is slightly disturbing considering the Olsens would have been 14 when they filmed this. So that's a little bit disturbing. But aside from that, it's a really good fun film. It's not their best, but personally I really like it. It has 5.2 out of 10 on IMDb, which is not bad at all. I would never expect, you know, an 8 out of 10 for an Olsen film. But I like it. It brings back a lot of really positive, happy memories. Certainly it puts me in a summery summer vibe, which is always something to be treasured. And although it doesn't make me want to go to Australia, it does make me want to watch more and more Olsen films. It's a great film. Not perfect, but I like it. I will never forget Emil Hatchew. Our Lips Are Sealed certainly has its positives.